Oh, thank you, Justin, and thank you, NCRCR, for bringing so many people out today. I appreciate it very much. Very, very strange time in my life that all of you are seeing. This is kind of winding down a bit in the comedy for a little while because in a month I'm about to become a father for the first time. Which, hey, no applause for two reasons. Number one, where's the pro-choice now? Cheer for that. I could have done something about it, but no. But two, it's weird. It's weird to get. It's weird to get applause for that. I mean, I know I will, and so I say it. But it's weird all the same because if I had tripped over the mic stand when I came up here, nobody would have applauded, and it also wouldn't have been on purpose, you know? So you don't want to take too much credit for these things. You know, I mean, I know what happens when you walk near mic stands. I don't always pay enough attention. So very strange. It's very like I looked at the NCRCR website because I was told to, and like I saw one of your rights was children's rights. That's one of the things you want to defend, and I'm not so sure anymore. I'm pretty comfortable with asserting all of the rights, and to the extent that my child disagrees with me, I'm glad I can now get a gun. Probably not one of the big ones on your agenda, I'm guessing, the NCRCR. The Second Amendment advocacy probably on the other side of the aisle a little. But no, I get worried sometimes actually about rights because all the rights get abused in really bad ways. Like, I mean, I generally support the freedom of speech, but people really say a lot of dumb things, and you know, and I'm not always willing to fight to the death to defend them. You know, it seems a little extreme for something so crazy. For instance, I learn about, like, now I'm learning a lot about daycare, a lot more than I expected to. Like, has anyone heard of the diaper-free baby movement? No, of course not. Why would you? It's insane, right? It's a group of parents who've gotten together and they think it's an effective way to toilet train their children and to get in tune with them, so no diapers. And apparently they're having trouble getting their kids into daycare. Right, who saw that one coming? Right, it's amazing, you know. And you know it's just because everyone in the daycare industry is just like, listen, if I wanted to deal with someone who shits themselves but won't wear a diaper, I'd have gone into elder care, you know? You can at least try to reason with them. But I went to the website for them, diaperfreebaby.org. Because once you've heard of it, you have to. So, there's a picture of a guy holding a baby over a toilet, and all I could think of him sort of projecting is, oh, God damn it, he ruined another carpet. If only there were a way to deal with this problem. Strange. I also am worried about kids' rights, only because, like, I just know that if all of that comes out too soon, I'm going to end up just with... I didn't know that certain things were controversial. Like, apparently circumcision is now controversial. I didn't know that. I don't want to sort of surprise anyone here, but I'm Jewish. And so, of course, everyone I knew growing up was Jewish, and so everyone was circumcised, and it's no big deal. But now, apparently, it's a big deal, right? That's a Jewish person who grew up in an equally sheltered existence. Right, but apparently it is, and so a friend of mine was telling me that her dad is really anti-circumcision, so I asked why, and so she told me that he went to medical school in the 1960s, and the advice at the time was that circumcision is good for your health and very hygienic, and so everyone was encouraged to do it, and so he and all of his classmates got circumcised. Wait a second. Wait. Your dad got circumcised in his 20s? Okay, I'll be honest with you. If I got circumcised in my 20s, not only would I be anti-circumcision, I would be anti-Semitic, okay? Fuck everyone who came up with this horrible, brutal thing. It's just completely unfair. And so then I wanted a perspective from my generation, and so I asked a friend who had told me that he was anti-circumcision why he was, and he says, well, it decreases sensitivity. Interesting perspective. Thank God I'm circumcised, okay? If I were any more sensitive, I would come when I stood up. And my fabric just sort of brushed against the front of my pants. I wouldn't even make it past greeting a woman, okay? Like, it's insane. I'm thinking about having him take another inch off. Anyway, that's my time. Thank you all very much. Have a good night, everyone.